guys, welcome to Tarot Reader Reads RMBTS Future. This is going to be an in-depth 5-year reading approximately, which is my usual limit. So I put my disclaimer here. When you read in a longer term future, sometimes the energy signals are not as clear. So it can be less accurate. Let's look at it and I'll tell you how accurate it should be at the end. So let's start with our usual 3-card reading. The theme, the permission. Okay, interesting. And I am as a person. Oh, okay, good, interesting. Now we have, I'd like you to point out that I did a lot of shuffling while I was talking. And the 2 cards that came up, we have sticks, lots of sticks. Some people call it wands, I call them just sticks. What we have in the middle, which is the permission, we have the tower. The tower gives us full permission. Interestingly enough, it also represents a bit of change somewhere. So that's something we can look up to. And when we look at the theme and the person, we see a matching set. So I'd say this probably is going to be a highly charged reading. Interestingly enough, the theme is somebody who is looking out and in a place that it isn't as comfortable as it should be. Now this is the current energy. It doesn't represent, we still don't know if it represents a situation or just a place of mind as a person. Looking towards our right, the person, I think this person has a lot on his plate, which isn't a surprise. We see him moving forward at a steady pace, just thanks to the horse depicting moving forward. So this is the movement we see in the cards, and then let's get into the reading. I usually start with a reading of the year, so we'll do that. 2021, spring, so spring, summer, autumn. Okay, this is going to be a hot year. Winter. So we get really nice cards here. Now, the first 3 months are not so much, but I think towards the middle part of the year, I think there's going to be events that would earn him money. So I think it can be as a whole band, and this is a significant amount of money. Okay, so we see this quite clearly. And then we'll be doing a 5-card reading for 5 years ahead as career-wise as the BTS band member. And let's see, so 2022, 23, 24, 25. I'm pausing because we see one set here and another set here, which is rather particular. So I'd say that clearly from the themes we're seeing here, we see 2 years of connection, being in the band, and currently something is shifting into before 2024. After 2024, which is interesting because that's where the nice star move, but that's another topic altogether. And this, I think he's in more control, so this is something very interesting here. I probably book a reading at around this time, so I'll put that into my calendar 2 years ahead, but 3 years ahead. And then let's see it then. We do get permission in all areas, so let's get his relationship with the band members. I'd like to see that, and I also like to look at all the details, so we'll be doing a 3-card reading for the most asked questions in life. So this is the standard spread. So we have career, colleagues, and boss. Oh, nice. Okay. We have a very capable boss, very strong. Now, all the cards come out reversed, which I would say that there's something here that is in a transaction period, in a waiting period that's not quite in place. The Queen of Cups, this comes up again, and it was in the previous reading referring to the future. So I think that the peak and BTS can go higher as a band, which is rather interesting because I already thought they are at the top. But if I'm saying the peak would probably be in 2024, and we need to see at that time how they're going to shift. And we see a shifting, and I think it's normal for growth. His interaction with the band, I say everybody is going full throttle with this and galloping stronger, deeper, faster, stronger, which is really, really nice. And then we should look at, I got the question in one of the comments about his songwriting career and transaction to other areas. So we'll be doing 2 cards for that. One for songwriting. Interesting. Okay, so we have songwriting, and I'd like to point out the amount of birds here. It's at the back burner. It's probably going to come into fruition, but what we should be expecting more is him branching out into other areas of the industry. So K-dramas, all that stuff, there's a strong possibility of a great breakthrough. This is a very strong card for that. And the reason why that is, this person is holding it in the hand, and the symbol of the dove, the bird, is present. So the previous card, we see birds very far away. This is present, almost in your hand. Let's ask first if I can do a love reading in regards to relationships in general. We do get permission, very limited, so I probably do a 3-year ahead reading for that, and the most likely time that he would be able to be in a relationship. And what we want is happy cards. And we don't get him. So I'm going to say I don't think anything is going to happen. One interesting bit, this is a happy card, sort of. There's a flower here, and flowers is usually my symbol of relationships with love. But because it's in the death card, I think it's just going to be a heavy rumor. This is just the energy I'm picking up. I'm putting a disclaimer here. And it looks rather interesting. We'll move forward and we'll be doing the improvement of his talent. Let's see how, if he's going to have any album, personal albums for the next 3 years. So there's going to be one album, I think, and that's it for this reading. It's going to be very short. I don't really know, but if you're interested, I probably do a whole band reading around the middle of the year, just because of what I was picking up. So that's when I'm scheduled. If you want to drop a comment for other members of the band in the reading, I'll try and put it in the next reading for BTS. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.